Welcome to episode number
15?
15.
1-5.
You nailed it.
We made it.
We made it. That was our goal, to make it to episode 15, and we did it.
Yeah, new comic fans in the house. I am Josh.
I am Josh.
Yes, sir. It's the Josh squared, double Joshes.
Yeah.
Josh 2.0.
JJ.
JJ. No, we don't do JJ. But we are the new comic fans. Today we're talking a little Luke Cage. It dropped this weekend. You excited? You pumped? You ready to roll?
Yeah. I'm just looking for the questions.
I didn't print them out. You didn't print them out last week. I didn't print them out this week. I didn't even give you a chance to look at them.
Oh, so you're not going to put them on the screen either?
Nope.
Wow.
Hey,
can we address the little it's been building for a couple weeks, the little elephant in the room, so to speak?
What are you looking forward to? What elephant?
Can we address this before the questions?
It depends on what it is. It might get cut. It might not.
Well, you always almost say Brie Olson. I think we should address this.
I don't think I've ever said that.
Yeah,
You're way confused here, buddy. You said that. What was it? Last week? Week before last?
No, I didn't say
you
it.
said Brie. And I started laughing. So.
Larson. But
No.
we can go ahead and get it out there. Brie Larson is going to be Mrs. Marvel,
Captain Marvel. Yeah. Carol Danvers.
and Elizabeth Olsen is Scarlet Witch,
Okay.
and Brie Olson is your favorite adult entertainer.
No.
It's out there.
No, it's not my favorite.
Who's your favorite?
I'm not going to go into that right now.
Okay.
We'll save that for the adults only podcast.
Yeah, but can we get this out of the way that you're okay, that we know who you're talking about when you almost say it wrong?
I have never almost said it wrong. I'm sorry.
I'm glad we could get the monkey off your back. There's a big sigh of relief. I can feel that you feel better now.
Yeah, now that it's out there.
Yeah, now that it's out there.
It's not a hidden secret anymore.
Okay, so let's restart the show now. JK, we got Luke Cage episodes 1 through 3 today.
Right. The plan was to watch through 7, but my internet at home is straight garbage. It took me 2 hours at I started at 11:30 and ended about 2 to watch the first episode. The first episode. That was it.
Dang.
Yeah. So I ended up watching 2 episodes last night. I stayed up till 3:30 in the morning.
So did you watch the other one over here?
No, I watched episode 1 Saturday night and episodes 2 and 3 Sunday night. Just crazy late. I'm exhausted.
Did you take any notes?
No, I don't need to take notes.
Oh, good.
What kind of person do you think I am? Hey, you're supposed to answer that.
Oh,
You're not supposed to leave it up in the air.
Someone that likes Brie Olson?
No, don't like Brie Olson.
We're going to start referring to her as Bo.
Bo, okay, that sounds good.
She can be our adult entertainer of the show.
That's fine.
Okay, we've been looking for one, so... All right.
It's a combination of Marvel characters. We just combine names and we're good.
It works for me. So, all right, let's get into the questions. You said you got questions and jokes?
I have
or just
questions and answers, and you don't get to see them. Because last week, you kind of put them up on the screen on your spreadsheet. I couldn't really see.
What do you mean you couldn't really see? It was
I couldn't really see. I didn't have it in front of me, in my hand. Because we're trying to save the planet, Captain America style. So, I got it on my phone.
Captain Planet style.
No, Captain America style.
Captain Planet.
No.
Captain America doesn't care about the planet.
Sure he does.
Captain Planet does.
No.
When your powers combine.
No, those 5 kids can
Can you name the 5 stones?
There's Earth.
Can you name them in order?
In order?
Yeah.
What do you mean, order? Alphabetical order? Or
Earth, fire, wind, water, heart. When your powers combine,
It's wind?
I am Captain Planet.
It's not air?
No, it's wind.
Oh, I'm thinking of Avatar. My bad.
Or you could be thinking of Air Supply, the band.
Or Air Gear, the anime.
Probably not.
Probably more Air Gear than Air Supply. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Okay, so we're good. Let's get back to the questions.
Okay,
What,
these all pertain to the first 3 episodes of Luke Cage. So, this is direct. So if you don't want spoilers, I'm sorry. This entire episode is spoilerific. We're gonna go
for the first 3. We haven't seen anything after the first 3, so we won't talk. We can make predictions since we haven't seen it, but we can go ahead and talk about what's going to happen. So let's see. Here's question number 1.
Question number 1: the man who wears glasses works for whom? You have Cottonmouth, Blackjack, Diamondback, or Domingo.
We don't get a name. We just get the guy that wears glasses.
Shades.
Oh, shades. Okay.
Yeah, the guy that wears glasses.
Okay.
Come on now.
It says the guy that wears shades.
Well, I didn't. I wanted to allude that the guy's name was Shades as the answer to the question, kind of like a little trickeration, and it totally worked.
So he works for who?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what you're asking me.
Yeah.
In which episode?
What do you mean in which episode? In all the episodes that we've seen so far.
Well, then, because at first he works for, what was the choices again?
There's Cottonmouth, Blackjack, Diamondback, or Domingo.
Because I'm pretty sure he starts out working for someone else before he starts working for Cottonmouth. As like a little, he thinks he's there on a vested interest, like he's keeping an eye on him. And he said, "I'm here because I want to be here."
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Cottonmouth.
Okay, no. He works for Diamondback.
Okay.
See, I never got that he was working for Cottonmouth. He's there to help protect the vested interest, which is Diamondback's goods.
Okay, sure.
You disagree?
Nope, I agree.
All right. Well, it's Diamondback.
Okay, Diamondback.
Okay, Pops got his name, which is his nickname. Pops got his name because A, he loves popcorn. B, he's a notorious knuckle cracker. C, it was a sound his fist made during a beating. Or D, he was like a father to all the youth.
What kind of beating? It's C.
It's C. That's correct. I like that. He loves popcorn. I laughed. I was writing that. I was laughing. I was like, that's hilarious. All right. I thought it was funny.
Okay.
Number 3. What are the 2 jobs that Luke works? Okay.
Did we just tell you, or is there choices?
There's choices.
Okay.
I know you know, but I'm giving you choices.
Okay.
There's A, which is a cook and a barber. There's B, a dishwasher and a cleaner. There's C, a bartender and a gigolo. Or D, a private investigator and bodyguard.
Is there a hair sweeper?
I consider that cleaner.
Okay, cleaner.
Because he cleaned the windows, he swept the hair, he took out the trash. He was multifaceted. I didn't want to call him a janitor, but
cleaner and dishwasher. They
Cleaner
got
and
paid for
dishwasher.
cash.
no, under the table. And they paid whenever they wanted to pay. Especially the dishwasher job.
Yeah.
Right. Number 4. Cornell and Mariah are related how? A, cousins. B, siblings. C, married. Or D, they're not related.
Cousins.
Cousins is correct.
Bam.
I almost went with, who's the lady they always talk about?
Who's they?
Cornell and Mariah. They refer to a female character as I don't know what side it's on, but they referred to her quite a bit in the first couple episodes.
Is this the next question?
No,
Oh,
this is
okay.
just in general.
Okay, go ahead.
It's Mama Mabel.
Okay.
You don't remember them talking about that at all?
I don't remember that.
No, they were sitting on the park bench. They were talking about Mama Mabel, help with the jungle gym over there, and he's like, the jungle gym. Wow, that's a huge step with politics. Good job. Because she made never mind.
He was making a joke about it.
Yeah, he was making a joke about it, and she was
being
serious.
serious.
Yeah. All right, last question. What is the name of Cottonmouth's club?
I don't remember. There's choices.
There's A, different Stokes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There's B, snakeskin. C, Harlem's Paradise. Or D, Domingos.
Harlem's Paradise.
Harlem's Paradise. What are you laughing at different Stokes for?
No reason.
That's because that's his last name, Cornell Stokes. And it's a play on Different Strokes, a TV show.
Right.
Different Stokes. Yeah, buddy. I thought those were pretty good. You did pretty good on this one. You got all but one. Right.
I do better normally.
What do you mean?
Normally I don't miss any. I keep tapping my mic. Is it in the way?
It's in the way. Apparently.
So, episode 1 through 3, what did you think about the series so far?
I thought it was pretty good. Kind of, to me, out of the limited series that I have watched, which is like Jessica Jones, I've seen the first episode of that, The Flash. Haven't even started with Daredevil just because it didn't, like, to me, this one catches my attention more than all of them. I don't know why.
Is that because you watched 3 episodes instead of 1?
Yeah, maybe it's because I was required to watch 3 episodes, but it just seems more down to earth. To me, this is more relatable. Not necessarily the situations he's in, but just his character in general.
More because you have Unbreakable Skin?
Yeah, Unbreakable Skin. I was in prison, and I work for a barber, and I'm a dishwasher. I mean, plus I'm a huge black guy. I mean, it's also also another thing.
You really need to hit the gym, though.
I do.
Hit the cardio.
I ain't at the gym like crazy. I thought about waking up early in the morning and going, but then it's early in the morning, and I don't even wake up enough time to get to work, so I'm not going to wake up in enough time to go to the gym.
I hope your boss isn't listening.
My boss doesn't listen to anything.
Okay, good.
He doesn't know what I do. He's not the boss of me.
So did you like the first episode? Was you hooked on based on the first episode?
There's been a ton of action really fast. Like, the storyline has progressed like crazy in the first 3 episodes, which I like. It's not like a boo-hoo sob story. Let's get to know the character's past for like the first 7 episodes. It's no, bam, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3.
Well, which show are you referring to that does that?
I don't know. Just
okay.
in general. I wasn't referring to any particular one. It's just like, bam, here's your story. Let's go. And it's like, okay, let's go. What's going on?
I'm interested to see where it goes. I could tell you from what I've watched, I was most excited for this one. I was way more excited for this than I was Daredevil. Jessica Jones, I was really excited for. So far, this is probably my least favorite series, though. The first 3 episodes. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because, like you said, the story just let's go. I don't know what the story is.
What do you mean you don't know what the story is?
I mean, what's really going on here after the first 3?
Well, you have Cottonmouth, he pretty much runs Harlem, and that's fine. That's whatever.
Traffic's guns.
Right. And he made a deal with Domingo, which is the rival gang and like gang leader in that area. It's like what do they call them, the Cubans or Latinos. So they're like competitors, of course. I mean, everybody wants a piece of the trade.
Right.
So they make
they're
a deal.
actually buying from him.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they make a deal and it goes wrong. And like, to me, Luke is trying to protect Harlem.
But he's not really trying to protect anyone.
He's not at the start. He's just trying to hide in the shadows, mind his own business, stay away. Like, he doesn't want attention drawn on him.
Right, and if you've seen Jessica Jones, you'd know a little bit more about Luke.
See, the one I did see too, Luke's in a bar and he owns it. It's like this. He's working 2 jobs. He doesn't own a bar. It's the same apartment, which I thought was kind of neat. It ties into the same place, but it's like
not the same apartment.
I thought it was the exact same apartment because he opens the mirror and the picture of the girl sitting in the exact same location as when Jessica Jones was there.
It's not the same apartment.
It's not. Okay. To me, it was.
It looks the same, but if it's the same apartment, it's not the same building. It's been... Because, I mean, that's what you find out in Jessica Jones. His bar gets destroyed. So you know all his backstory from Jessica Jones. So you don't need to know his backstory for this show.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, you don't know what happened to his wife.
Right. I just know, like, from the story, I just know she's dead. And he's just trying to move on with his life.
And you didn't... I mean, if you didn't know that he had unbreakable skin, then you wouldn't know that, except you find that out in Jessica Jones. So, like, Jessica Jones is really like a lead up to this.
Okay, so is Daredevil the same way? Daredevil to Jessica Jones?
No, Jessica Jones,
Luke Cage.
Jessica Jones and Luke Cage tie together, and because you really needed to see Jessica Jones before you started Luke Cage, because I can tell you from the first 3 episodes, there's a direct tie-in, because you're probably not going to get. We'll get his backstory for how he got unbreakable skin,
mm-hmm.
but Like Pops is always referring to what his wife wanted and what his wife encouraged him to do. And you're like, you don't even know who she is.
Right. Okay, so I guess I missed out on that by not watching Jessica Jones.
Right.
Okay.
And you see his bar get blown up in the previews. I think in the trailer, I mean. So it's not a big deal that I told you that. It's okay. It's not too spoilery.
It's like I didn't... Like, to me, this is pre-bar. But like I said, I haven't seen Jessica Jones, so I don't know.
No, this is all after that.
Okay.
Yep. Is it because it refers to... Well, in the first episode, there's a direct relation to Jessica Jones. And I actually have... I guess I didn't write it down here, but I have a note to talk about that.
Okay.
So episode 1, Pops refers to him getting caught with a shotgun blast to the head.
Yeah.
And he says he still gets headaches about it. That's strictly from Jessica Jones, where she shoots him in the head with a shotgun.
Oh.
Knocks him unconscious. And that's kind of where you find out who Claire Temple is in the Jessica Jones, which is the tie-in to Daredevil. This is Claire Temple, night nurse.
Okay, I don't know who that is either.
Yeah. No surprise.
Well, I like how these shows are in the same universe, because there was one part where, what was it, Turk says, I'm going back to the Hell's Kitchen because you guys are crazy up here.
Right.
And it's like, okay, so he's from Daredevil. I get that little slight tie-in.
To Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah.
That's where Jessica Jones was at, and that's where his bar was at, was in Hell's Kitchen.
Okay. So, like, something to me where, like, what is absolutely necessary that you watch Jessica Jones before you watch this? Or are you just missing subtle pieces of information?
Well, you know what happened to his wife. You know how Claire Temple knows who he is, which that hasn't come into play yet. I'm sure it will. I'm just guessing it will. Because I think she's in the show. I think I've seen that she's supposed to be in this.
Well, it's one of those, like, the Marvel movies, you know, hey, they release them, you're supposed to watch them in a particular order.
Same for these. But Daredevil is kind of on its own.
See, to me, it's like, why would you make a TV show that you have to watch another TV show to understand fully? I mean, I know you want people to watch your shows, obviously. That makes sense. But the occasional character tie-ins, that's fine. But not like... If you want to know anything about his past, you have to watch his entirely other different show. It's not anywhere near about him. Like,
well, it is about him, though.
Doesn't make sense.
It is about, just because it's called Jessica Jones.
Well, I mean, I know that they are a thing, but it's like,
well,
why?
But they're building towards a tie-in for the Defenders, which will be Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and maybe the Punisher.
Right.
So they're going to be tying in for the 13-episode or a movie, whatever they're going to do with the Defenders.
See, but to me, that's a separate, entirely different thing.
What do you mean it's entirely different?
It's like the Iron Man movies are their own thing. They have subtle hints at the Avengers or events that happen in the Avengers, but it's not like a direct correlation leading up to, okay, so Jessica Jones will not have another season because now it's going to be the Defenders. Is it going to be something like that, or the Defenders are going to be some offshoot?
No, there's supposed to be another season of Jessica Jones.
It's like, will there be another season of Luke Cage? Because now you have the Defenders. It's like, to me...
The Defenders is where they just team up.
Right.
So you still have Captain America movies after the Avengers.
Yeah.
You got almost 3 of them. I mean, I guess you got 2 of them. So, I mean, for the way these series work is that how many of these, out of these 5 characters, how many of them had you heard of and knew much about them before you haven't watched shows? How much do you know about these 5 characters?
Daredevil's the only one I'd even heard of.
You never heard of the Punisher?
Well, and Punisher.
Okay.
But, like, okay. I forgot about the Punisher.
So, out of those 5, you only knew who 2 of them was, but you couldn't tell the backstory, how Matt Murdock lost his sight?
No.
Or who his dad is, or did you know what his profession was?
No.
Yeah, see, none of this stuff. So you get a backstory for all these characters and introduce a little bit about them. And they play off each other. Just Luke Cage and Jessica Jones work out good because they are a couple in the comics. So, anyway, we're kind of like getting sidetracked. So, first episode, I thought this was kind of funny. The DVD footage of the Avengers was for sale, the bootleg. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
That was kind of funny. I thought that was interesting.
He's like, got the big blonde guy. Like, I think it's kind of funny they don't necessarily call him
their name.
Yeah, it's like wonder why not. It's like you're a Marvel.
Yeah, I think
Marvel publication. How could you not use their names?
Right. Like, I think in Jessica Jones, you see a couple kids at Halloween dressed up, or I don't know if it's Halloween or when it is. They're dressed up as Captain America and Hulk running through the streets. What'd you think about the no free haircut sign?
I thought that was pretty good.
Do you remember who they were?
There's Al Pacino. He's got, was it a ghetto pass?
Yeah.
Right.
Pat Riley.
Pat Riley.
Was Jordan on there?
I think Jordan was because Cottonmouth stops by, and Luke's like, unless your name's on the list, you got to pay. And they were like, "Are you serious? We have to pay?" Like, just that kind of mentality. And it's like, no free passes for anybody unless your name's on the list, regardless of who you think you are.
Right.
It's like you don't get that free pass.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. You made him pay.
But it makes sense. Like I like the idea of Pops, and that's what even Misty said, who's a detective. She's like, no matter what happened, that was always a neutral site, no matter what.
Right, and Cottonmouth felt the same way, because he tells Shades, he's like, look, there are rules to this shit. It's not just. He's like, believe it or not, there are rules. He's like, that was one that was like out of line.
Right.
And so, you knew he was gonna die.
I didn't know he was gonna die.
Really? I mean, from episode 1, I saw it. I was like, okay, eventually he's gonna get killed. That's whenever Luke Cage is gonna come in to do the right thing because he's gonna avenge his spirit or whatever, or avenge his loss. And I was like, okay, he's eventually he's gonna die. I didn't see him dying in episode 3.
It was like super early.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised he died that early. And you did catch that was his wife's dad, right?
That was whose wife's dad?
Luke's wife's dad.
I didn't catch that.
I'm pretty sure that's what they said.
Because I know he had said something about a son. And he said something about him coming in, getting a haircut, sitting in my chair, and getting a haircut, and I would never know that's who it was. And I was like, is it Luke? Is that who he's talking about?
No, I think he's referring to he has a son that he's never seen.
Okay. Since
he was 13, I guess.
Okay. Well, I thought he did like that whole premise of like this is the neutral spot, no matter what, this thing doesn't get touched, and it's free game. And he was like, let's have a parlay for the kid, and it's like, okay, we'll do that. And then whenever the place did get taken out, Cottonmouth was like, all right, we'll just fix it up and it'll be fine. He'll just receive an under the table donation. He'll never know.
Right.
And he's like, that wasn't supposed to happen, but we'll take care of him. We'll make it right. And then it was like, no, dude, he did.
Yeah.
It's like, do you feel his reaction was justified with old Tone?
Say that again?
Do you think Cottonmouth's reaction was justified?
Throwing him over the building?
Yeah.
I saw him getting shot. I thought I saw him getting shot. I didn't see him getting thrown off the building.
See, I figured he would just get beat, just like the other dude, just straight up beat down again. I didn't expect him to go flying.
Now I can hit you like a man.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Biggie Notorious B.I.G. poster?
I thought it was really neat, especially how it tied into whenever he stood there. He goes, you know what everybody notices when they look at this picture? It says the crown. And as he's saying that, he's like standing underneath it perfectly. Like he like walks, and you can see that it's gonna line up as soon as he stops, and it's like bam. He's like, I'm the king now.
Did you catch that he calls Luke Power Man?
Yeah, that was like right off the bat.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like, how did he know so much about him? That was what got me. It's like, I know he knows the secrets, and that was one of the deals. He was like, remember what you said about keeping your secrets? It was, you owe me one. He goes, now I'm paying. It's time to pay up.
Yeah, I think that's because I'm pretty sure that's Luke's wife's dad.
Okay. So, because he knew a lot about him. A lot. For dang sure. And I thought that was pretty neat that they had that relationship.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure that's his father-in-law. I'm pretty sure we saw. He says something in there that makes you think it's his father-in-law. Is this awkward silence getting to you?
Yeah, it is.
You're welcome. You're welcome to speak up.
I don't know what to talk about. It's like you're looking up information.
Well, what else? What else you got on this 3 episodes?
What do you think about how Misty, the female detective, pieces everything together?
With the pictures moving like she's there?
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool. I'm wondering if... I'm curious who she is. I think there's more to her than meets the eye.
It's like, does she have abilities too?
Right. There's more to her than meets the eye.
I mean...
Transformers?
I did like how whenever they finally met again, because Misty and Luke hooked up, and then he finds out that she's a detective, and he keeps like throwing that at her. He's like, you know where I live? I'm like, dang, freaking got her. They were like, how do you know? He's like, we went and got coffee. They keep referring to getting coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Is getting busy?
Yeah, I don't drink coffee. I don't either. Oh, all right then. Makes sense.
So what'd you think about when he shot in his stomach?
I was like, why? I was like, it was probably a neat scene, but I was like, there was no need for that.
It was not as cool as the scene from Jessica Jones.
I was like, you should have just bent the gun or something. Like,
why?
I don't know, just to show he's a buff dude. Now somebody knows that you can take a bullet.
Yeah. What puts more fear in their eyes?
Than
that
knowing
you
that you
bring a
can't...
gun, or that you can take a bullet? That you shoot yourself at point blank in the stomach and the bullet smashes.
Yeah, probably that. But why would you want to put fear in somebody's eyes?
Because at the end of the day, he's not going to be able to take all these people out by himself.
You don't think so?
He needs to have a little bit of fear.
But he's a good guy. Good guys don't rule with fear, with an iron fist.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty funny.
Sure they do. You don't think that all the people in the world are scared of the Avengers, that they're going to come to their city and tear it down to nothing?
Well, the Avengers have already been in New York, though.
Yeah, so they're not going to destroy it twice.
Or would they? They didn't destroy it last time. Aliens did. Huge difference. Huge difference. They protected the city by destroying it.
Oh, yeah. You can't tear up New York if we tear it up first.
Right?
That's what they did to Sokovia. Golly, I keep hitting my freaking mic.
I did like the swear jar, though.
The swear jar was pretty funny.
Yeah.
If we had a swear jar in here, everything would be full of your money.
It wouldn't be full of my money. Kind of like Luke said, I don't cuss. Well, he said, I don't swear. And then he did, and I was like, he mad?
Sweet Christmas.
See, he hasn't said that yet.
Not yet.
So how could that be your catchphrase when you don't say it in 3 episodes? Kind of disappointing. You can't advertise it in the trailer leading up to the release and him not say it at all.
Well, he said it in Jessica Jones.
Well, that doesn't count. I didn't see Jessica Jones.
We know.
This is his series, it's not her series. That's how it goes.
All right, let's see. What else? Do you think... so, predictions. Any other things you want to go over for the episodes?
The twist at the end of episode 3, which I saw coming towards the end, but I was like, no way. No way.
He was dirty cop?
Dirty cop.
I thought she was dirty at first.
I thought she could have been. Yeah.
I wasn't really surprised. I thought he was going to be more like a shitty cop than a dirty cop. But yeah, I wasn't really that surprised. Whenever he starts talking about them doing our job.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably what goes through a lot of the police force's mind anyways, when you got a vigilante like a Batman and Superman, there's half that think, hey, more power to them. They're doing our job better than we can because we have all these rules and regulations. The other side is like, no, there's rules and regulations for a reason. It's like it was an interesting take on even partners butting heads on that aspect. Right.
Well, but he didn't kill anyone in his defense. Luke's defense.
Oh, yeah?
Didn't kill anyone. There was no one seriously injured.
There's a couple of broken bones.
Yeah, and there was a lot of cash.
Yeah. A lot of money.
Money.
Flowing around everywhere. But I thought, as soon as he started taking off his tie, and I was like, don't turn your back. Don't turn your back. Don't turn your back. And he was like, turn his back.
Yeah, I didn't understand. I didn't get he was going to choke him out with his tie. I thought they were fixing to do something bad, though, together.
Oh, okay. Yeah. As soon as I saw him taking off his tie, I was like...
I didn't see that. I was like, oh, man, he's going to choke him out.
Choke him out.
I wonder if he died. Because he already survived.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, because he passed it along.
Yeah, he's like...
I got someone in my trunk.
Yeah, see if you're... the guy... The house. What? It's not the mortuary. The way they go to get buried, I can't think of what it's called.
Crematory?
Well, essentially that's what they're gonna do. I don't know what it's called.
Now you're hitting the microphone.
Yeah, it's where they take the body to get it prepped and they show it and then they take them funeral home. Dadgum, dude.
Okay.
It's like he's got somebody on the inside where if he needs to dispose of a body, he takes it over there. And my assumption is he cremates them and disposes of the ashes.
Or they cut them up into dog food.
What? Why would a funeral home make dog food?
Supplement your income.
He's getting paid cash money to get rid of bodies, though.
Straight cash, homie. So any predictions for episodes 4 through 10?
There's going to be
or for the rest of the season.
There's going to be a war for sure. Because that's what he said at the end. Domingo's like, he said something, and the other guy's like, "What's going on? What's popping?"
What'd you think about the disrespect that Domingo showed him?
Just showing him who's boss. He's like, "I'm not worried about you at all."
Yeah, and he's a foot shorter than Cottonmouth.
Yeah,
I thought that was funny. I'm like, are you looking up to him?
You got short man syndrome, man. That's what happens with shorter people. You should know.
I'm taller than you.
You're not taller than me.
I'm like 3 inches taller than you.
No, not even close.
We're probably the same height.
It's like Yao Ming and Muggsy Bogues over here. It's not that close.
I think I'm taller than you.
It's like
stand up right now.
It's like Michael Phelps and
Ryan Lochte.
No, one of the gymnastics girls. Because they took a picture and there was like a huge Simone Biles. You're like Simone Biles. No.
Huh.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I am trapped on the other side of this desk.
I thought it was like, hey, your stuff went wrong. Give me back my goods. And he's like, no, there's no refund policy. There's no.
No, he wanted his money back, not his goods back.
Because he was trading the goods for the money, and he was like, there's no refund policy. And he's like, well, it's on. Sorry.
Yeah. So, do you think Cottonmouth dies?
I could see it, but then I can't. Because obviously there's a lot of players involved. Because you got the councilwoman, which is his cousin. You have Diamondback, who's obviously got eyes on him already. I mean, for sure, 100% on him. And his deal went sour, so already in bad graces with him. And then now you're starting a war with a rival gang boss. It's like, you're currently the main villain to me in the story, yes, but you're going either dead soon or you're going to just last for a while.
No, he's not dying until the last episode.
You don't think?
He dies, yeah. I don't think he dies, though. I think that Councilwoman dies.
I could see him going just because it's almost like that Superman situation where the only way you could stop him is to end him. That's what Superman did with the other
Zod.
Yeah, General Zod. It's like the only way you're going to stop him is if you kill him. There's no way around that.
So yeah, I wonder if it's going to be that kind of situation. A man. He's just a man. He's not super powered. He's not
a man with a lot of influence, and Previously had a lot of money.
I don't say a lot of influence.
I mean, for the area?
I say for the area he has influence in Harlem. I don't think he has influence in Hell's Kitchen or... I think he's very local. Like, they refer to Wilson Fisk in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
Wilson Fisk was like a big player. I don't think Cottonmouth is as big as Wilson Fisk is.
He wants to be.
Yeah.
He for sure wants to be. He for sure thinks he is.
And I could see maybe them two teaming up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe they both end up in prison and they team up.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really know what happens to Wilson Fisk, so he could be dead for all you know.
Yeah, he's probably... I'm going to assume he's in prison, but I'm also assuming he's going to be dead.
Okay.
Maybe they'll team up in the afterlife.
Yeah, maybe so.
Old Dragon Ball Z style. You don't know what that is. It's fine. That's cool. It's fine. It's whatever.
Cool story, bro. Tell it again.
Maybe they'll team up in the afterlife, like...
So, first 3 episodes, what do you rank this? You can't rank it based on any other show. You can't rank it based on any other shows you've seen.
Because I haven't seen them.
Right? But, so what do you say so far?
So far, I'd give it probably a solid 7. Like, I'm anxious to see what happens.
I'll give it a 6 or 7 as well, but I don't think it's as good as the other 3 series that's been out.
Okay.
So far. But I am excited to finish it. I do think the soundtrack for this season is going to be awesome. Pretty good music. Good music.
I got to the point where I've been skipping the intro. Because it goes on for about a minute and a half. And
that's how all the intros are.
I can't handle that.
I skipped the intro also.
It's like, I want people to get their proper credit, don't get me wrong. Because that's what a lot of the intro is credits, like producers and all that, main actors and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I like that. But do like subtle, as the show's going, like in the corner, pop that information up there, not an entire minute and a half of...
It's Netflix, though.
Put it during the show.
I mean, it's not going to be syndicated, so they got to put it on there.
Put it during the show.
They did.
Because then people won't skip it, because it's part of the story. I don't want to see it. It's like the preview part, because it happens later on. I don't care for the first 2 minutes of the show. Just get me to the main part. I don't want to see no intro.
You just want to see... Why don't you just skip to the last episode, then?
What do you mean? Why would I do that?
Because you just want to get to the main part.
I
Find out how it ends.
No. I want to get to the main part of the episode.
Yeah, you need to start watching Jessica Jones. So you'll finish Jessica Jones, and then we'll do 7 episodes of Luke Cage, and then you'll understand.
I could do that all this week.
Yeah. No. Before Friday.
And I need to catch up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Daredevil.
Daredevil you can hold off on.
And we still don't watch any DC shows.
Because there's not any DC shows out. Name 2 DC shows.
Arrow. The Flash. Supergirl.
Okay, name 2 good ones.
That's 3. There's Agent Carter. That's 4.
Agent Carter is not DC.
I mean, it could have been. It got canceled. Doesn't matter. It could be whatever I want it to be. No. The only reason why I know is because that chick started on a new show called Conviction.
Legends of Tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. Probably.
That's DC.
Yeah. I know Arrow for
Gotham?
sure. Gotham. Yeah, see, you know. You just don't want to watch them because they're all dark.
They're not dark.
Because you're a Marvel fanboy.
Have you seen the previews for Supergirl? That thing looks like the cheesiest show out there.
But it would be...
We can cut that out.
Yeah, we're definitely cutting that out. But it would be good to watch. Yeah, it'd definitely be good to watch.
Totally don't cut that out.
No, I'm cutting it. What time is it?
3:38.
All right. 3:38 a.m. in the morning. All night.
5:04 and I can't.
It's 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20. Do you know who Matchbox 20 is?
Yeah, Rob Thomas.
Hey, high five. There we go. Yeah,
Okay,
you actually got a reference that I made. I'm happy.
I know Matchbox 20. Do you know Matchbox 20?
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Sure.
Always.
Because most of the time,
Right?
I'll make a reference like that, and you won't have a clue who the person is.
That's because most of the people that listen to our show don't know who we're talking about either.
If you ask anybody who listens to our show who George Takei is, I can almost guarantee I'm gonna put like 80% of the people are gonna know who he is.
You know what, guys? Tweet us. Let us know if you know who George
Takei
is.
Do you know who William Shatner? Patrick Stewart. You know who that is? I'm gonna go by yourself. Doesn't know. Wow. Do you know who Patrick Stewart is?
Yes, of course.
Who's that?
The samurai guy.
The samurai guy.
Okay, so
No clue.
we're going to wrap this one up, I guess, a little bit shorter than normal.
It'll be a little bit shorter than normal.
We're going to have 7 next week, and Josh will bring another little something to the show, along with his show and tell coloring book thing.
Nope.
Yeah, he's coloring.
Nope.
Why?
Nope.
He's not going to color on the show. That wouldn't make for a decent podcast.
Yeah, we had a deal on our Geek Fuel where if we got was it 3 likes, that I would do
By the end of this month?
by the end of last month.
End of this month.
We would do a speed art of me coloring one of the Geek Fuel products from this past month of September.
So yeah, you guys want to see that, so we're going to put that on the YouTube channel. He said he's going to color it. I guess he's going to record it as well. I didn't realize we were recording it.
That's what I said during the Geek Fuel show.
Okay. I missed that part.
And be sure to check out the our Marvel Lego Marvel Avengers series.
Yeah.
We started some gameplay, got that put up on the channel on the YouTubes.
Yeah, theyoutube.com. JK, don't type that in. I don't know where it goes.
Don't tell them where that redirects.
Yeah. It's youtube.com.
And then just search for New Comic Fans.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
And you'll find us.
You
can also follow us on Twitter at New Comic Fans. I guess that's it. I normally set you up to. I normally lead in for this. I normally say, and they can find us at. And I try to and where can they find us? And then I'll let you tell.
No, it's because we swapped. I usually do Twitter and usually do the email. But the email's confusing to follow after Twitter.
Yeah.
Or you can email us using newcomicfans@gmail.com.
Yeah. That's right. So in case you missed all that, newcomicfans@gmail.com or our Twitter handle, which is like a 5th, is at newcomicfans on Twitter.
Did it again.
So hit us up there awkwardly as this ending is.
Yeah, we're awkward guys.
All right, we'll see you later.
New Comic Fans. Out.